don't know whoever made you.
I feel like I was out there.
I mean, it was good just trying to figure out what each other can do. We didn't really know, if I could dribble or if he could shoot. It was just kind of a lot of learning each other, and we played ones a lot, especially with Kobe and Ortega. So just those battles was always fun, and it kind of shows now what he can do. So it was fun.
Did you guys stay up and watch the game last night, the Illinois Xavier game?
I mean, by the time we got back to the hotel, I think the game was done or something like that. But we definitely seen a few clips and have watched film. So, yeah.
And did you guys watch the film on them at all today, or anything?
Yeah, we did last night and this morning. So,
what stood out to you when you guys watched them?
Just how big of a team they are. I feel like even their point guard is 6'6", so just having the size that they have is going to be a tough matchup, but we'll be ready for it.
What do you think about possible matchups in the middle? Obviously, they've got Davicic and some other guys down there.
Yeah, I mean, they got good bigs, especially Avicic. She's able to stretch the floor like the big yesterday. So just knowing that and knowing how to guard is going to be big. So, yeah.
Getting back to BG a little bit. From the outside looking in, he seems like a fun-loving guy. He's always got a smile on his face. Is he as goofy on the inside as he seems like he is on the outside?
Yeah, he is. I mean, that's why I never really called him my little brother. We're always together, and he's definitely a funny guy off the court too. So yeah, we love him.
There's so many things he does that kind of lighten the mood.
Yeah, even I feel like he's unintentionally funny too. Just some of the things he doesn't realize, but he's a goofy guy for sure.
But it's as tense as it is this time of year. Is it good to have a guy like that in the locker room?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like we have a lot of guys like that. Ortega's like that too, and we got a lot of young guys on the team, Trent, who do the same thing. So just having light-hearted guys like that, it goes a long way. So.
You talked about him getting under the skin of the Troy player yesterday. Did he get under your skin at all? Those
in practice?
Yeah, especially at the beginning.
I wouldn't say mine, but I know a few players on this team didn't like the way he set screens. I'm not going to say who, but he definitely it's something he's definitely been doing for a while. So
that's a good thing, though,
yeah,
right?
For sure. Especially there's a lot of players out there who will take it the wrong way and kind of throw them off their game. So for him to be able to do that and keep his cool is a big thing. So
every game in the NCAA tournament is win or go home. When you guys take the practice floor, when you guys took the practice floor earlier today, is there a different mentality that you guys take the floor with?
Not really. We kind of feel like we're gonna win a lot of games and we feel like we're gonna win tomorrow. So we don't really think of it like that. We just think of it as another practice to get ready to go out and execute.
It's worked out well for us, and it'll work out well against anybody if we just continue to do that.
Kobe Collins been such a big part of the team's success in latter part of the season. I'm wondering, did you see something, whether it was in practice or in a game, where it really turned for him?
He's great in practice, and he's been great in games. I think applying what you're doing in practice to the game, it's a little bit of a challenge sometimes, and I feel like he's been doing a great job of that. And so once you see the ball go through the rim and you start making plays in the actual game, it kind of gives you more confidence, and that's what I've been seeing. And I see his confidence growing every single game, and that's needed for us. We're going to continue to need him to be confident on the court. It's going to help us a lot.
Do you get a big smile when, as soon as he gets in the game, he's open from three, he's launching?
Yeah, he's not shy, man. He's not shy. That's one thing about him, and something that I appreciate about him, that he comes in and he's aggressive. He's been a lot confident, like I've been saying, and he's been more and more aggressive every single game, and I think it's been helping this team a lot, just giving us another layer that we can tap into.
We've got a lot of fans here. Kobe, I'm sure you already asked about this, but just Illinois, what do you know about them? What have you seen from them on film?
Yeah, really, really good team, really physical and aggressive, shooting a lot of threes, and, their offensive rebounding is off the charts as well. They're really good at that. Top 25 defensive team, so, we just got to be willing to make them take hard shots and just try to rebound as best as possible, make sure that we box out and, get everybody off the glass. And then offensively, just do what we always do. Our game plan doesn't really change much against any team. We stay to, what we do, and most of the time when we do that and execute that the right way, then we come out with a pretty good chance to win.
What did you like from the film yesterday, the other day, and just kind of what went well for you guys, especially there down the stretch?
Our unselfishness, just that, we were really moving the ball around, making sure that we were getting good shots. We came up with a lot of assists yesterday, and that's the team that we are. We're sharing the ball and just moving it around and getting good shots. It's really hard to beat us.
How much do you appreciate kind of days like this where you're on borrowed time and, next game could be the last one for you guys, knowing how special this group is, and it's, every day, not taking it for granted.
Yeah, it's a different level of gratefulness, just that, we have the opportunity to be in the postseason and, playing these games and do it together, It's a group that honestly we're a family and, we really love each other. And so every chance that we get to go out there and play, it's just another opportunity for us. And we're really looking forward to it every single day.
Have you gotten to do anything out in Milwaukee in the time off?
Nah, we haven't had much time really, just been basketball, really just focused on that. But I'm pretty sure it's a good city. I'm not sure what's really going on here, but I guess people have to inform me about it later.
It's going to be a road game for you tomorrow. You all have played in crazy environments before. How much of an effect can that have on the game?
I don't think much, just because we're tested. We've been through it. We had games where we went to and played against Gonzaga in Seattle. That felt like a true away game. So for us, it's just another game. We know that a small part of BVN is going to show up, and as long as we have some blue in there, we feel comfortable. But it's like I said, we haven't. It's something that we've gone through before, so we're ready for it.
Illinois is a big team. How you defend against their size?
What happened there?
Yeah, they shoot a lot of threes, honestly. So they're a pretty big team, but they like to shoot the ball. So the biggest challenge is going to be just rebounding. They're a team that they crash at every position. So just making sure that we get them off the glass and just continue to push our pace on offense.
You have a three-point contest with you and BG. Who's going to win that three-point contest?
I love BG, but I think I'm taking myself over anybody in this country.
He's such a big, fun-loving dude. I mean, what's it like having a guy like that in the locker room who can make you?
Yeah, he's just he's so mature, but he's like a kid as well. So we have a lot of fun with him. It's been a true joy, being around him this year. Just seeing the special person that he is. He has a special heart, and it's been awesome to see him shoot those threes, man. He shoots them without hesitation. He's confident. I see him put in the work. So just seeing him do it in the games as well is pretty cool.
Amari said there's somebody who doesn't like the way BG set screens, but he wouldn't give it away. He said there's somebody on the team who does not appreciate how BG set screens, but he wouldn't give it away who it was. Any clues?
It would have to be somebody that bumps into them every single day. Luckily, that's not me, so I'm guessing maybe one of the point guards.
Is Illinois comparable to any team that you guys have played so far?
In a way, they're really similar to the team we played yesterday. There's somebody that they're really good at crashing the boards. So it's going to be another game where we just got to do a good job of getting those guys off the rebounding boards and just make sure that we come up with the ball at the end of the possession and continue to push our pace. They're a really good defensive team as well. So some similarities there with maybe Tennessee. But they're a really good all-around team. So we got to be able to come in and give our all.
And knowing how hurt is Carol?
Yeah, they're a really good team. Their point guard, 32, he's a really good, passer, playmaker for the team. He can get downhill, get to the line. So we're going to have a heavy focus on ball screen defense. And everybody else around them, they have, a lot of shooters and guys who can get to the rim. So they're really good offensively. So we got to be able to disrupt them.
Coach Pope talked about this team kind of just right now winning and playing was just sheer will and love for one another. Where does that come from this season?
Yeah, I think it's just throughout this year, through the summer, throughout this year, we just kind of grew together so close, and I think that's what takes you far in the tournament when you playing for one another, playing with love and passion to go out there and win games. That's how you get the big bucks, man. It's we're just ready to go out there and play.
The Selection Sunday show, when I think it was Davis said he had Tennessee beating you all, you kind of made a face over there and talked a little about it. You guys are actually underdogs tomorrow. I don't know if you knew that, but what does that mean to you? Have you seen that? What do you think about that?
I didn't see that, but like I said, we've been doubted all year. With everything we had on, all the adversity. Even going into the year, I think we were doubted. So we were able to prove a lot of people wrong, and we're going to continue to try to prove people wrong.
It's basically going to be a road environment like out there tomorrow, but you all played in crazy environments before. How can that affect the game?
Yeah, we just got to, stick to us. We got to bring our own energy, between us. No one else in the crowd can win the game for us. We got to go out there and play hard and, play for each other and, do what we do offensively and defensively.
Do you feed on some of that sometimes? Obviously, I know you feed off the crowd as well, but it seems you guys have won some big games on the road. Do you kind of take energy from that and put it the other way?
Yeah, we got to create our own energy. I think, we usually get a lot of energy from our crowd, but, if it's the opposite way, we just got to, find a way to, pour into each other. So I think we're going to do it, and, regardless of, who's out there, we got to go out there and win.
Troy had a lot of additional fans there yesterday, but they were all wearing orange. Did you notice how many Illinois fans were in the building? And it's going to be a little bit of a unique feeling for Kentucky to be at a fan disadvantage.
You know what? I didn't really notice it at the time. I was so locked in on the game, I wasn't really paying attention. But I've heard that they have a lot of people out here, so we gotta just go out there and play. Regardless of who's there or not, we just gotta play our hardest and win the game.
How is you said it was feeling good after the game last night. After sleeping on it, how's the shoulder today?
Yeah, it's feeling good right now. I didn't have any setbacks, man. I'm just grateful. Just grateful to be out there, blessing. We're here in the Bucks Arena, so I'm excited.
How restricting is that brace?
Say it again?
How restricting is that brace?
It's a little restricting. It's hard to really, move it, up, around, sideways. So, I'm just out there fighting and, try my best to go out there and be myself.
What's the mindset this time of year? Because, of course, just lose or go home. So, win or go home. So, is it stressful? How do you deal with that stress in this time of year?
Nah, ain't no stress, man. We've been playing basketball for the longest, man. It's just a win or go home situation. We just trying our hardest to be on the winning side for the most part. I think we have all of us have winning DNA, and I think that's what we've been, put on the show for throughout the whole year. Just that we can win, and we can win with, whoever we have out there. If people are hurt or, we don't have everybody foul trouble, like we have the willpower to go out there and win games like that.
Illinois has a big point guard. Red. Is there any change to your approach, or how do you approach defending a bigger guy?
Yeah, he's a really good player. So his size definitely helps him a lot. He's able to see over a lot, make great passes. He puts people on his back on pick and roll and things like that. So just gotta try to climb into him, turn him a little bit in the full court, and just try to be a pest and disrupt him a little bit.
Any similarities to somebody you saw during the SEC?
I don't know. He's kind of unique in his own way. He's a really good player, so he's got to go out there and play hard.
There's obviously a lot of leaders on this team with all the seniors. What have you seen out of Andrew from that leadership perspective over the course of the year, especially early on?
Yeah, Andrew's been great for us all year. He's just his positivity, which kind of just goes around the whole team. He's just always a guy that's trying to pick somebody up. When something happens wrong, he's always just always that guy. Like we said, the team dad. So we always look for him for advice and things like that. He's been great for us all year. He's continued to be great.
How important is it to have somebody like that amid? I know he was obviously one of the guys who got injured, but amid all these injuries to kind of help keep that ship going in the right direction.
Yeah, he gives us a sense of calming. He kind of tells us it's going to be all right. Tells us to stay positive, we're gonna win games regardless of who's out there. So I think Andrew's been great. He's been playing really well the last couple games, things like that. So we just need him to go out there, keep being himself and keep being our leader.
Thomas usage is really great from three-point. How do you feel like you guys have to do perimeter defense tomorrow?
Yeah, he's a really good shooter, especially with his size at 7'1". So our bigs gonna have a hard task. They have to guard the pick and roll and be there on the catch. So I think we're gonna have a good game plan for it. So I'm confident in my players. We're gonna get it done.
You guys have talked about just how special this team is all season long. How grateful are you for kind of each day, you survive in advance, but you also kind of get another 48 hours with this group, because you did advance?
That's the best part, man. Even when I went on my run in San Diego, I feel like the best part was just being around the guys and going, hotel. We're hanging out, eating food together, having a lot of time together. And even since being here, it's been the same way. Just every day it's a joy to be around people. It never feels like it's work coming in, to practice or anything film. Like it feels it's fun. It's a joy that we have, for each other, and we really love one another. So we want to play for as long as possible together.
Trent and Colin and Travis were talking about their 2K preparation. Are you guys having tournaments, and who's the best 2K player?
I think they are. They might be having a tournament, but I don't want to ruin their day. I want to keep their confidence, going through this week. I don't care who they play with. The Bulls, Bucks, they really can't beat me, in any 2K or anything. So it'll be all right.
It's important to keep your shooting up, even virtually, right?
Yeah, for sure. They can shoot Man, I don't know. They'll be all right. Yeah.
Lamont, how fast did all this move for you? I mean, it feels like just yesterday you were showing up on campus, and now it's we're at most 2 weeks away from being open.
Yeah, man, it went by quick, especially missing a bunch of games. It just made it go by even quicker. But I'm definitely just grateful for all the time that we had together, and hopefully we have a couple more weeks in us that we could be together.
Mr. Butler. LaMarch Butler, as someone's been calling. We got a quick question. I hate to interrupt, but we were just wondering what you thought of Coach Pope's new Air Force Ones. Rumor going around that you're one of the few that's rocked them already. Can you let us know if you have any experience in these shoes and what you think about them?
I haven't worn them yet, but I like the style. I like the little splash of gold on the Nike emblem. I like it. I know a lot of people kind of hate on it, but I'm with Coach Pope. Pope is dope.
Pope is dope.
Yeah.
People that follow social media might know you're a big Crocs guy. Does the forces go against your loyalties to Crocs?
I can switch it up a little bit. I definitely rather wear Crocs. I think the Air Forces will be a nice little switch up. Go to dinner in them, or hang out with you or something like that.
Important question. Crocs, you slip on or sport mode?
Sport mode.
Sport mode. That's the only right answer. That's the only right answer. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Coach Pope has talked about his love for Kopp's frozen custard. Have you guys made a field trip yet?
No, I don't know what that is. I never heard about that.
It's like an ice cream situation in Milwaukee.
Okay, yeah, I never heard of that.
Yeah.
No.
He keeps telling us about how much he loves it and how much he would drive by and get it. So it's kind of like a misjustice. You guys haven't had a field trip
I
yet.
haven't had it. Maybe someone else had it. I don't know. TP, you had the frozen custard cups?
Air Force Ones. Did you show the
The cups, frozen custard. What is it called?
So Mark Pope says that Kopp's frozen custard is his favorite spot in Milwaukee. Has he taken you guys yet?
You didn't tell us about that, right?
He hasn't taken us. Yeah, no, it's kind of holding out. We've got the ice cream from the hotel.
Yeah, no, he ain't put us on.
He didn't take you out for victory ice cream?
Oh, that was. Yeah.
That was? Okay, I didn't even have none. Everybody said it was good, though. Yeah.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Vanilla. Simple.
Travis, what's yours?
Cookies and cream.
That's one of their specials right now. Did you get to eat it?
Vanilla and cookies and cream?
No, I just got strawberry. Yeah, I just got strawberry.
That's crazy. He played on the Bucks and he didn't even tell us none of that. So that's crazy. That's all good.
In every press conference has mentioned it at least once.
Okay, yeah, nah. I gotta watch the press conferences then. I gotta like it.
You can ask hard-hitting questions to Pope.
Yeah, I'm gonna press him now for sure. Yeah.
Yesterday, just how cool was you getting some run in a March Madness game, man? That was awesome.
Yeah, it was definitely unexpected, but it was awesome. Yeah, definitely a great experience.
When you grow up, as a kid, just thinking March Madness, could you ever imagine yourself being in that position to check into an NCAA tournament game?
No, that's something that you do out in your driveway. Like when I'm out in the driveway when I'm a little kid, saying that I'm checking in, playing for Kentucky and something like that, and then it's a dream come true that it actually gets to happen. So definitely feeling really blessed this morning.
What was the feedback like from family once you got back to your phone?
All congratulations and a lot of excitement emojis coming through the text messages. But my mom and dad are actually here, and I was really excited because the first time that I went in at Rupp, my mom didn't get to be there. I just had a nephew. My sister had a kid, and she got to be there last night, so it was really cool for her. She was ecstatic about it.
So, any lifelong friends that you had before you became a Kentucky basketball player? That what's the relationship now? Do they look at you and be like, man, now you're big time in us because you're Kentucky basketball player?
No, I still talk to them as just they're my best friends. So no difference over here.
Did your one-day contract get extended after last night's 42 seconds?
I think we got another 24 hours, so I hope so.
Awesome, man. I appreciate you.
Awesome. Sticking to our own habits, and then I think we'll be good.
Y'all played his brother on Arkansas, Big Z's brother. Now you're facing him in Illinois. Just what kind of challenge does that bring?
They both can really shoot it. So, they're tall and they can shoot it. So, we're just going to have to, be smart, just know the scout, know what they want to do and what they want to get to.
How important is it to defend the perimeter against Illinois tomorrow?
It's important. Got to take them out what they like doing, which is, playing on that perimeter. So.
Yeah. So many newcomers in this roster, all newcomers. How were y'all able to kind of develop the chemistry y'all have?
Just all the work we put in. It's a different situation for sure that we're all new, but we're older. We know what it takes to win, and we had goals that we put our mind to. So you just got to come together and just make something happen.
I know you guys are up.
Illinois was kind of in the similar situation. They had to rebuild their entire roster as well during the second round. Is it easier to do that maybe nowadays with the transfer portal and NIL to kind of rebuild a roster on the fly, do you think?
Shoot, I don't know. I think it just depends on the type of players you get, like character-wise and stuff like that. So.
I know you guys are all about business right now, but there's a lot of guys who are talking about, having a little fun while you guys are here, playing 2K, doing things, while you're not on the court. What is something that you've enjoyed since you guys have been out here? How are you having fun?
Me, I'm just watching the games for real. I don't be playing games like that, so it's just really I like watching basketball. I like hanging out with my teammates, stuff like that, but in terms of playing the game, I don't be doing that.
You focus on that Patino Calipari matchup right now?
Yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game.
I'll tell you, your brother was at the game yesterday. How cool was it to have him in town and him supporting you the way you've obviously supported him over his career?
Yeah, it's great. I have my whole family there, but whenever he could come out, make time just to watch the game, it means a lot. It's a big support system that I have, and it's genuine too because my brother. So it just means a lot.
What advice has he given you over the course of his career to kind of now you're in the spotlight, now you have the big stage to perform the way he has?
Yeah, he just always telling me to just keep my head down, just focus on things I can control, which is the way I play, my attitude, stuff like that. And then to not shy away from the moment, that we work to get to the point that we at. So just gotta embrace it and don't shy away from it, just embrace it.
What did he say about your performance yesterday?
He said it was a great performance, but it's just one. You just gotta keep on stacking days.
What type of crowd are you expecting tomorrow? Kentucky normally travels really well. We're close to Illinois. Were you expecting this to be a pro-Kentucky crowd, pro-Illinois, or
pro-Illinois? But I think Kentucky fans are still gonna be loud. So.
What is your mentality going into the game tomorrow?
To win, whatever it takes to win. That's all I'm thinking in March right now.
Everyone was talking about how competitive the SEC was ahead of the tournament. And now the Big Ten is perfect throughout their tournament games. What's the difference between those kinds of conferences?
I don't even know, if I'm being honest. I'm just all focused on us, what we doing. I didn't even know that they perfect, but the SEC, we had a tough schedule all year round, so we battle tested. So whatever team's in front of us, we're just gonna go out there and battle, and whatever happens, happens.
Talk about being the pro-Illinois crowd. Does that give you a little bit more juice for tomorrow? The doubters have been all season, just prove them wrong.
Yeah, we're just gonna go out there, try and hoop, and then getting a win in those road environments is always a good feeling. So. Definitely want to get that.
I know you haven't had a lot of time, but obviously you've looked at Illinois just a little bit. Just what do you feel like you guys need to prioritize for tomorrow?
They shoot a lot of threes, kind of like us too. So we just got to guard the three well. They're big. They're big 7'1", can shoot it. So we got to contest with a high hand, block them out. They love offensive rebounding. So.
Looking at your all's own performance last night, just what do you guys feel like you could be better at?
Just keeping our foot on the gas. I feel like a couple times we slipped up a little bit just with some turnovers and, not getting back in transition. So, just playing hard and playing with focus and intent for 40 minutes straight.
Winning an NCAA tournament game, your first last night, just kind of how do you refocus going into tomorrow? Has Coach Pope had any motivational sayings going into tomorrow, anything like that?
Yeah, no, we trying to keep on playing, man. This winter go home, so, we don't want our season to end. Just trying to keep on going.
And Coach Pope also talked about just you guys are literally playing through sheer will and kind of just love for another right now, just trying to everybody injuries and everything like that. Just where does that come from? Where did that originate this year?
I think it's just that comes from the buildup of this team. Everyone's selfless. Everyone's putting each other before themselves. So we just trying to go out there and play for our brothers, play for the person next to us, and if that means playing hurt, that's what we got to do. A lot of guys probably banged up, but it's winning time, so we just gotta play for our brother.
Pope said last night that you're Collins' ultimate hype man. How did you take on that role, and what is it about his game that makes you so excited, right?
I've always been a fan because, we were in the same class really before he went on his mission. So, I've known Colin before we even crossed paths. But, just his game's exciting, explosive, all three levels. So, just seeing him, obviously he's a freshman, so, just seeing him go through the season and, just trying to get better, it's just something that I like seeing. And then seeing the growth, I'm just proud. We work out together. We're on the same basket for our skills group. So, just seeing them use everything that we work, it's...
Thinking back to your freshman year, do you remember a time where it wasn't really going like you thought and you had to break through kind of like he's doing?
Yeah, it's kind of like the similar timing for him right now. Like my freshman year, the whole first half, like I kind of struggled, just trying to settle in the game. Obviously, it's a different style of playing. It's fast. You're playing grown men, so I kind of struggled that first half. But second half, you get more confident. You realize that the season's almost over, and you just want to go out there and play free. And I think that's what he's doing. He's just playing free and confident.
Is this accurate? It looked like the first part of the season he was thinking and processing when he got the ball on. Now it's just pure confidence.
Just playing confident, playing free. Yeah, we're at that point of the year where freshmen aren't freshmen no more. We got to grow up, and he's growing up right in front of us for sure.
Was there a turning point? Can you remember a practice or a game where you think, oh, it's coming for him?
I don't remember because I always knew it would be coming because, he worked so hard. And then, he's aggressive and he's tenacious. So, when you have those type of characteristics, like regardless of how it starts off, you're always going to finish strong if you just keep on chipping away. So, that's his characteristic right there.
Ortega, you guys have talked about how special this group is all season long and just how close-knit you guys are. Every win is another guaranteed 48 hours, week potentially if you guys win tomorrow. Like, how grateful are you for that extra time, knowing that you guys are kind of on borrowed time right now?
Super grateful, man. Not everyone gets to be put in this position, so I'm just thankful that we're in this position. Just keep on playing. This is the last time we're all gonna be playing together, so just want to keep on extending it as long as you can. So I'm just excited that we get another day to go out there and be with our brothers and play.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Getting in yesterday, that last minute for you, how cool is it? It's kind of the full circle moment, the journey that you've been on with this team.
No, for sure. It was really cool. Any chance to play in this tournament, I think it's a great opportunity. I feel super blessed to be able to do that. It's funny, my dad sent me a text after the game. He was like, you're the only person in our family to ever play in the NCAA tournament. He was here, but he redshirted. So, just a really cool experience. And, to do it with these guys, I think it's even more special.
What has this journey been like for you? Just, kind of the, day one, stepping on campus, getting here today and having this March Madness moment for yourself.
Nothing but blessings, man, honestly. Like, to be a part of this program, to, experience what this fan base is like, and, succeed academically and athletically, it's been nothing but blessings. So, I'm very grateful to be here, very grateful to finish it out with these guys, and I think it's been really cool.
How special is this group that you're on right now?
It's been really good. We got a lot of super seniors, so, it's going to be sad once this thing's over, but, it's great. You make lifelong connections just like with every other group of guys that's been here. And so, I'm hoping to keep those relationships for a long time. And, I've just enjoyed being with these guys this year. It's been great.
Next time you're in, are you pulling from deep?
If it's, sure. I don't know. Honestly, we're gonna see. I didn't feel like getting a shot up last time since, kind of already up, 30 seconds left, trying to be respectful to Troy. So, but, if the opportunity comes, for sure.
Appreciate it, Grant.
Yep, thank you.
I think it might be OKC.